Today we are going over multiple DuoQ Attack Strats in this video. And the good thing about this is, you can use these same strats in a 3, 4 or even 5 stack, and make it even more of a consistent push. I will note how can you expand this strat in the higher stacks. Would you like a solo queue strat video? Make sure to give this video a like and comment down below. Also, if you want to get your match reviewed for free, check the comments down below. When attacking CC and lockers on bank, we will have Montaigne and Gridlock. Ace will be okay as well, if you won't need tracks that will be mentioned in this video. Starting off, your preparation phase drone should be located one inside of the lobby and the other one by the top heaven. So when picking spawns, make sure to start off spawning there, and then immediately change to spawn to the LA axis. Your roam hunt starts on the heaven. Montaigne will clear out janitor and then push in the hallway. And then he has to wait Gridlock to put the tracks by the main stairs. Then, coordinatedly, Montaigne will start pushing meeting, conference and CEO. Whereas Gridlock with her pocket shotgun can open up the soft walls on the janitor. And the CEO. Basically, a roamer on the second floor has to worry about 280 angles, Monty and the Gridlock. As stack, you can have someone repelled by the CEO windows and someone to hold the lobby rotation. When you get the top floor control, Montaigne should push into tellers and archives, whereas Gridlock can play vertical against the defender. When these two rooms are cleared, Gridlock can put the tracks by the main stairs on the tellers. And then you two can start pushing open and Kafe. Gridlock can open up the top floor hatches with a shotgun. At that moment, your last worry before the execution is how to clear the top server stairs. And as Monty, it is ideal to get rid of that. Bait as many smoke as possible. Be worried about being meleeed as your feet will be exposed. In a stack, opening up the server hatch and pushing through the dirt at the same time as Monty is recommended. Finally, for the execution, you have 4 smokes and Monty to plant. That means you can bait long enough. For border, we'll go slightly a bit spicier. Ying and Zero. Zero is primarily used for the ADS waste and possibly free kills with the frags. What you will do is something very coordinated but not that hard to do. Ying will use the following 3 candelas in this order. The first candela will blind anyone inside of the archives, allowing Zero to vault in. Immediately after the first throw, the follow-up candela will blind anyone inside of the lockers, as you can see with the drone. Whereas, the last candela should blind anyone in the fontaine. Ying also can and should throw smokes on the office window, and it should be done with a backwards walking through after the first candela. Zero has to kill anyone in the archives and the fontaine, and then he can start a plant behind the bomb. You can replace Zero with the ace, and then open up the office to the archives vault so Ying can even cover the plant from the outside. If you want, you can ignore the archives first candela if you manage to kill them with a frag grenade with a Zero from the AC unit. Use that candela during the plant then. As a stack, you had to open up the office to the archives walls. You will need a preparation phase drone watching long, and with the help of Ying, get the fontaine and the archives rooms. Clubhouse, and we'll bring the big old glass with Ace. Preparation phase drones should be put by the garage and lunch so you can see that area of the map. Ace will open up the storage hatch, whereas Glass will push from the oil pit for the old blue. The catch will be how Ace will smoke off Glass' path in a way so the ADSs or magnets do not catch the smokes. If needed, you can use the latest Selma to waste the magnet or an ADS. Smoking off the closer to the Glass is must, because not only that he will use that smoke to peek at anyone behind the blue, but also from the hatch you can deny the other peek from the defender. Now you're left with the 3 smokes to push any of the side. Also, you got probably the most important room into the control. If you're in a bigger stack, pushing out dirt as well as opening the kitchen hedge and finalizing your push for the arsenal is recommended. For the Consulate, it will be a rush push with Amaru and Ying. It will be important to smoke off angles prior to the Candela, and use Candela when Amaru starts to hit through the CEO windows. Basically, Ying will be repelled on the CEO, and she has to smoke off the connector and then the double door, as Amaru will be planting by this corner. Amaru will hit inside for a closed window, so defenders will slightly bit harder to hear it, and Amaru should immediately go for the plant. But just a slide before the moment Amaru starts to hit, throw a Candela so the Candela starts popping out when Amaru is in. Flash Baguette and hold connector. Now flash Baguette and connector and start to repel upside down. In the meantime, Amaru should be done with the plant. Say an F if C4 from below. There is nothing much you can do. If you're not stacked, not allowing the yellow defender contesting through the CO closet walls is recommended, and then you can plant behind the bomb. Also, someone repelling by the connector window, and the last guy watching piano from the outside against the C4s, as well as the covering the connector guy, is a must. Kafe, and we'll bring Maverick and a pair of smoke grenades. Could be Ying again, but we will use Gridlock. The first thing is to get the control of the vodka. You can do so by using a frag grenade, spoking off angles, using tracks, or even crouching through the freezer whilst contesting him from the T window. And you have few more other options. When you get that, and the worst case is assuming you have just 2 tracks, it is time to secure your Maverick opening up the freezer wall by putting a tracks by the Y stairs. However, wait with the Maverick hold. Make sure that Gridlock is ready to push her way in the service. And she will do the following: smoke off the double door and the red, if there are no rotations in between the vodka and the objective. And use the tracks by the double doors. This will allow Gridlock and Maverick to push the calendar guy at the same time. Usually there will be an ADS by the calendar guy, so fragging him from above won't be an option. But your smoke grenades should be untouched. When you get the calendar control, you will force defenders to push you, which will be a huge disadvantage for them. I hope that your rest of the team is not really that useless. For a 5 stack, this is just a part of a default freezer push. Clear out the roamers if you're in a 5 stack, and you don't need Gridlock if that is the case. Let's turn our heads to the Kanal, one of the most delightful maps to play. So we'll bring Ace and Zero, or the Cabby, depending on if defenders will contest the server's walls, with Bandit, Mute, or Kaid. Speaking about that, your main focus will be to open up the both 90 windows, and open up the wall facing the hedge, which will clear anyone playing by the hedge spot. Now you want to push through the green stairs, and a pair of smoke grenades or a frag grenade will help you out if someone is on top of it. When you get that into control, you're now already having the server in your control. And with the same idea, defenders have to push you out, else you will be able to plant and drop the hedge. As a bigger stack, consider to push out the whole first floor on this side of the building, and open up the default breach, which will allow you to access 2 more angles, red stairs as well as the breach. We'll have Outback and Villa, so let's go to the Outback, with Dokkaebi and Ace. Ace was broad so he can waste ADSs or magnets, as well as he can have 2 smoke grenades. The push will happen from the west windows. Clear out the ADSs and smoke out the piano to the toilet angle, which will enable you both to vault in. Having a drone at the top of the green stairs is recommended just so the window vault in. The moment you are in, you are left with the 3 smokes. You can smoke off the angles on the piano and pressure defenders on the side of the laundry. So you can smoke out the rotation between the laundry and the piano, and push heavily inside. Dokkaebi, for both reasons, will be very powerful due to her calls. Everyone will be ringing, and therefore, even if you smoked off the angles, you will know exactly where the defenders are. As a 5 stack, complement this push with a vertical push. And the last map is going to be Villa, Maverick and Capitão or Ying. The main idea is to prep your drones in the bedroom and kitchen dining against the vertical C4s because of Maverick. You will want to do the Mavkin trick and then open up the wall with the guns. Or you can make a body level angles toward the astro to deny any rotation from the astro toward the trophy. If you're afraid, just do that proning. When you get that, you'll use either Capito or Ying to flash out any defender in the astro or astro stairs. And you can do it with the two candelas I had just shown. When entering the toilet, don't forget to pre-fire the stairs. Whilst Ying Capito is flushing them out, had the other guy watching the bridge to fall for easy picks. When you get that into control, you can clear out both objectives from the Astro relatively easily. If you're in a higher stack, make sure to have someone by the Astro window and push them from the first floor toward the Astro stairs. Thank you for watching this video and staying with me for this long, and thanks all the patrons and YouTube members for making this video available. If you want to learn all the basics and advanced things about the siege, make sure to give me a like, subscribe and notification bell to get all notifications from my channel. Make sure to give me feedback down in the comment section below.